And not only did they attack the elite, they overthrew the elite, the 1%, the folks living off of everyone else doing the work. And what do we have today? You got the 1%, you got the white ruling class elite, and you got the supremacist system of white supremacists, what? Making billions and trillions of dollars off of who? You. While we're still out here being social, being political, and what we're not being is economic and entrepreneurial driven. So we got to get back to it. So do you see why I'm starting to paint the picture, giving you the historical narrative, giving you the policy that has kept you in the box, and now it is time for the masses of black people to realize it's all about the money, it's all about ownership, and it's all about economic development. Do y'all got that? So who had it right? Black power. That's what I'm talking about. So they promised us 40 acres and a mule, right? They promised us that post-slavery. But I tell you, when it comes to economics, it always seems to be turned back. So in 1865, for those who do not know, General William T. Sherman responded to the demands of African Americans, issuing Special Field Order number 15. And this order allocated not only coastal land throughout all of the South. Within 6 months, 40,000 slaves had settled over 400,000 acres of land. But sadly, after the assassination of President Lincoln, President Andrew Johnson came in, and guess what he did? Took it back. He intervened, ordered that all the land be reconfiscated. And where did they take the land that was given back to black people? They gave it back to the white slave owners, post-slavery. So understand that this is all economics, and this is all about land and enterprise. Things that were promised to you, even those who are indigenous to this land, black Native Americans who are indigenous to this land, your land was never given back to you, and it was redistributed to the white elite. Okay, so understand that we didn't get 40 acres and a mule, and they allowed the mule to kick us into you know what. Who had it right? Black power. That's right. And when they figured that we figured this out, black folks got fed up. They taking our land away. We can't keep nothing for ourselves. We just going to do this by our you know what. Okay. And so what did they do? They created what they call black codes. And if you don't understand black codes, it enacted in 1865 after the Civil War. And these were laws that were given to restrict economic freedom for black people, period. Anywhere that we tried to own land, start a business or enterprise or develop a business, they came with extreme measures and barriers to ensure that we never met our economic liberation and reciprocity that was owed to us for 400 years of free labor. So understanding that these codes, along with later Jim Crow laws, were legalized policy. So when white folks say pull yourself up by your own bootstraps, you can't pull your bootstraps up if the boots are restricted from you wearing them. And they instituted it in law. So this is a legal precedent of restriction. So that's why when Johnny Cochran, before he left us at such a young time, one of the major things he announced that he was going to do was a lawsuit for reparations for black people. Against who? The federal government, because these restrictive laws are laws that have been instituted through policy.